My name's Donald Lawrence. I'm from Kamloops, British Columbia.
So I'm told that this is going to be a camera obscura.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it'll have on the front end here, the bow, it'll have this tin hood. The whole thing will be sheathed in tin, and then I'll have this tin hood kind of as a combination light shade and snow shade.
Okay.
And then underneath the hood will be an aperture of sorts made out of some various kind of plumbing fittings and other things like that. So it'll let light go into the front of the boat here, and then that'll project an image of whatever the boat's looking at inside it and onto the door that'll be at the back at the stern of the boat. So as you sit inside it, you'll be able to view this image of the surrounding landscape or the other ice follies or people walking by, something like that. And ideally, I'm not sure if this will work or not, but ideally there should also be a way of being able to view what's under the ice with another kind of a viewing cube with a couple of mirrors in it, kind of like an upside down periscope. To put under the ice and project an image again onto the back door.
Okay.
So someone inside the boat can choose to either have the front viewing hole open or the bottom one, or if they want, they can just open the windows on the side and just have a bit more light in overall.
Excellent. Where's the door going to be to get in?
It's at the back. I'm just framing that in now.
Excellent. What's the title of this?
One Eye Folly.
One Eye Folly.
Although it actually has two eyes, but you'd only use one at a time. It'd be a folly to use more than one eye. How to go? That's a good question. Let's see. I guess the idea comes from a few different sources. One, I'm always interested in boats and things nautical, so that's a natural for me. The idea of the camera obscura relates to a lot of my work. A camera obscura is an old form. It goes back reasonably to the 16th, 17th century, and there are earlier precedents for it. But as a kind of a prototype for cameras, which we have today, camera obscuras existed, and some of the earliest cameras were in fact converted camera obscuras, and they simply had film or other types of photosensitive glass plates and things put into them and used as cameras. And there's another type of camera obscura which is basically a room that you would go inside and view the projected image. And those were popular from, again, about the Renaissance onwards, and especially popular in the 19th century at seaside resorts. You'd get these camera obscuras that allowed a view of the surrounding landscape. And they would have a system of lenses and mirrors. This is a simpler kind. But one way or another, you'd go in and you'd view the landscape that surrounded the camera obscura. And so I built one of these at York University a long time ago that you could go and look inside and see the campus, and it actually revolved around. You'd go inside it and you'd kind of turn around with it. Apart from doing them for a couple of workshops, it's the first camera obscura I've built since that time, but in the meantime I've done a lot with pinhole cameras. And so a pinhole camera is basically like a small camera obscura, again, the predecessor of cameras in a way. Small box that light enters into and exposes the film or other photographic substance inside. And so the pinhole cameras that I usually make are ones to operate underwater, which are a bit unusual, but that's what I do. And so it's on the one hand a camera obscura, but because it only has a hole rather than a whole system of lenses and mirrors, it's basically like a big pinhole camera, just like being inside a pinhole camera.